stuff. You can't have anything. Can't have anything nice with Tony here. Man. We're here at the end of the Arkansas High Magnolia game, 30-22. Your Arkansas High takes the W. Big interception right down here at the end of the game on the Hail Mary. Man, what did you see tonight here, Craig?
The first half, it was pretty much a slugfest. Arkansas High's defense played good, held them into the game. Come out the second half, Braylon Bishop hit a long ball to Tylee Green. Defense kept playing great or whatever. You had Jackson score a couple touchdowns, so it turned out really good for him.
Yeah, well, they had like 4 fumble recoveries in the first half, I think.
Yeah,
at least
for Arkansas
4.
High.
I think that kickoff return by Blackwell was the big turning point of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I think they scored and then he ran that kickoff back.
Jets, don't he?
Yeah, he does.
The game wasn't as close as it looked, though, to me. I mean, by the score. I mean, you had to stop down there at the 2-yard. But to me, in the second half, the Razorbacks started running away with it, and Panthers made it somewhat interesting there at the end.
Yeah, the Panthers did recover an onside kick with 6 seconds left. They had an opportunity at a Hail Mary that didn't work out. It was intercepted. But, yeah, man, I'm happy for Coach Norton tonight.
Yeah, I also want to say hats off to Beasley, the quarterback from Magnolia, played really good. And I think it was Murphy, the running back. Man, he truck sticking some guys out there tonight.
Yeah. Let's go through some local scores real quick. We're finishing a little bit earlier than normal with the 7 p.m. kickoff. Let's give you the finals first. Rivercrest beat Mud 46-0. Kilgore loses to Pittsburgh 13-12.
That's a shocker of the week.
I cannot believe that.
Absolutely.
Man. And I called it the shutout. Gilmer over Newton.
I think we all called it, but I was the first one to go out there.
I definitely picked Gilmer.
I told y'all what the score was going to be. I don't know why y'all are laughing.
To blank Newton, though, is a bit of a surprise. 0 points.
I mean, we talked about it.
That's
I don't
impressive.
think Newton's played.
But anytime you play a really great team and you hang in there with them, that gives you a lot of confidence going into the next week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Another final we just got in, Texas High drops 1 to John Tyler. That's got to be a frustrating loss for Coach Stanford and his team, but, you know, he'll have them ready next week.
I heard their defense
the
was playing really good. It's just John Tyler was really fast on defense.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they only gave up, 16 points?
What was the score on that?
That's winning football most of the time.
Yeah.
What was the score on it?
16-0.
Yeah. Some games that are still live right now. Linden Kildare 22, Harleton 21 late in the fourth quarter. Elysian Fields down 29-44 on Dangerfield late in the third.
Would be closer.
Hey, let me give you all this one. Malakoff, number 2, is up on Spring Hill 19-9. I can't believe that score is so close.
It was Spring Hill was up on them 9-8 at halftime.
Yeah, Johnny LeVere's got this team playing well. I like it. That's where I graduated from. Keep it up, Johnny. You know, it's late in the fourth. Atlanta's up on Redwater 56-7. I think everybody saw that come in. Atlanta's just got. I see them going deep this year.
I do too. Redwater, too, don't have any size on their lines, and that's hard to compete against a team like Atlanta.
Yeah. How about Redwater's quarterback last week? 5 touchdowns, 3 through the air and 2 on the ground?
2 on the ground. Preston has played baseball for me for a long time. That kid he's an athlete. In fact, he's accepted a D1 offer in baseball. So.
Congratulations. Where's it going?
Where did he tell? Euler.
Nice.
My son's law school, in fact.
Really?
So, yeah, that's where my boy goes.
Small world. Congratulations.
Derek Fisher.
Who would have thought Tony Langford would have a law student as a son? It's like hitting the lottery with those jeans over there.
I'm proud. I'm proud of him. Absolutely, guys.
His son's great. I'm just joking with it. Paul Pewitt started the fourth quarter up 42-7 over Ore City. Ore City traditionally has always had pretty good athletes. I'm kind of surprised by that score, but Paul Pewitt is nasty this year.
Give us an update on that Liberty Ilo game.
All right, I was kind of saving it. I wanted to get an update here. Late in the third, looks like Argyle's pulling away. It's 28-49, but man, did they have us hyped up in that first half.
Hey,
what this shows you, though, I'm telling y'all, what did this show you? Liberty Ilo has it.
Liberty Ilo's close to getting their first W, and when they do, I think they're going to reel some off.
Yeah, I mean, you look at this district they're in. I believe they're going to beat Spring Hill. I believe they're going to beat Pittsburgh.
I do too.
And they're in. So I think they have a chance against the others, but I really believe they're going to beat them. Longview 49-3 over Rockwall really late in the fourth quarter. That one's over with.
That's a surprise by that score, though. I mean, I thought Longview would win. I just didn't think it would be 49.
Well, you'll have a lot of teams that can be 3-0, 2-0. And it just depends on competition. You know, Longview's playing some good teams. They are a good team, and then you get a team like Rockwall who's 3-0, but they hadn't faced the competition that Longview has faced, nor are they as good a team as Longview.
Oh, I agree with that.
Yeah.
New Boston is down 35-16 on number 5 Jefferson. And score coming in right now, late in the fourth quarter, Pleasant Grove is up 56-7. I'm assuming the second string is in for PG right now. It had been 49-0 for quite a while.
Let's get my man Larry Jefferson in.
Let's get him on here.
Get a linebacker. Come on in here, Larry.
A big game, man.
Middle linebacker.
What's up?
Larry
Tell us what it was
Jefferson.
like out there tonight.
Just played my heart out, man. Running to the ball like Coach say.
The first half, it was a little bit slow offensively, but the defense held. They were right there at the goal line. You guys came up with a turnover. Y'all had multiple forced fumbles on the night.
Mm-hmm.
You guys really played good. How does that feel?
Feels good. I feel like we should have scored more. And it should have been distance at the end, but we'll take what we can get.
Do you know what, 5 or 6 turnovers your defense
5,
had?
I think
Yeah,
5.
man. It's a big night, man. You'll be happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy with
One-
it. Defense stepped up.
One thing I noticed, y'all are fast sideline to sideline. The only time they get yards is up the middle. When they try to cut it to the outside, I thought y'all linebackers did a great job at containment.
We should.
One thing that I noticed, do you think the offense was a little bit sluggish due to y'all being off for a couple of weeks?
I mean, yeah. And then we had some more starters rotating in, so that played a big part in it. Had new people going in the game and stuff. So trying to find the best 11 guys on the field.
Absolutely. Y'all did a great job out there tonight.
And so,
Man, 1-0 to start district. Gotta love it.
yeah, I love it. Love it. Camden X.
All right, brother. Man, well, hey, congratulations on that great game. It was fun watching you.
Yes, sir.
Let's get Tory Blair in here.
How about that Larry Jefferson?
Man, he had a good game, didn't he?
Man, we call his name a lot back there.
Good game.
Good job, brother. Good big game, man.
Thank you.
I like them dreads, too. Them dreads, what is that? What do we call these?
Dreads.
All right,
Tell him
that's
just
what I
swag.
thought.
Tell him just swag.
Just me.
We got running back Tory Blair here. You guys kind of started out a little sluggish the first half, but you had some big runs here in the second half. Do you feel like that time off kind of slowed you guys down a little bit the first half?
Yeah, just a little bit. We should have came out and started a little harder, but they came out. They hit us hard, but we bounced back.
I saw you had a big run here late in the game. Were you trying to take it all the way to the house?
I was trying to. But I played both sides. I was a little tired, but ain't no excuse. But yeah, I was trying to.
You and big number 24 make a great combination there.
We got speed
Thunder and
and
lightning
power.
right there, man.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
awesome.
lightning, he thunder.
You've always been fun to watch. I watched you a little bit last year, this year. You know, the game against Texas High didn't go how you guys wanted, but you guys bounced back tonight, and I was really impressed with the way you ran.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, I got some good videos. I think you might have a top play in there.
I hope so.
Big time.
His name got called out on defense some too,
Yeah, I
so that
played
he
both
plays
sides.
both sides.
Play everything but kickoff. Yeah, everything
Look
but
good.
kickoff.
Well, we appreciate you coming on. We're going to get a couple more of your teammates in here. Mr. Blackwell.
Yes, sir.
All
All right,
right.
brother.
Have a nice day.
Congratulations,
Big game, man.
bro.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Tory Blair, yeah.
Is your first name Lewis?
Yes, sir.
Lewis Blackwell. Hey, one thing I can say is it was a close game.
It was.
You know, especially the first half. Then they came down. I think they scored. Then they kicked off. And, man, you got some wheels on you.
Yeah.
How far was that? About 85 yards?
Probably. I don't know, honestly.
Hey, I got it on video. Hey, this one kid was walking you down a little bit. No, I'm just playing. Hey, for real, hey, it was a good angle, man. You took off on him.
Thank you.
I liked it. Big time. Well, what was it like out there? I mean, it looked like, 5 turnovers on defense. Offense put up 30 points. I mean, it's like everything went y'all's way.
A little bit. We was just a little, what can I say? We started a little slow.
A little rusty.
Yeah, a little rusty.
Figured that was going to happen, taking a couple weeks off.
Yeah.
I don't think you realize how big of an impact your return was, because I think they had just scored
Yeah.
and they kicked off, and then you take it down and score. Defense gets pumped, your whole team gets pumped. Y'all come out there, make some plays. Next thing you know, you up 14 points.
No, actually dominated from that play on.
Oh, yeah,
in my
it was
opinion.
big time momentum shift. I mean, it literally took the
And
wind out of
that's
the
where it
sails.
started.
He's got wheels, as I said.
Oh, man.
But thank you for
All
that.
right,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Appreciate you coming on, man.
Congratulations,
Best luck to you
man.
the rest of the season.
Big guy.
Boy, I tell you what, those Razorbacks, when they needed to put it on, they put it on.
They play good. I was
Yeah.
really impressed.
I was impressed by how physical they were. They hit hard all night long.
All night long.
I was standing over here on the sideline, and man, there was some hard hitting going on.
Yeah. Larry Jefferson, I knew he'd have a good night. I knew he would.
He stepped up really big.
He made some big
kid.
plays.
He was going to have to play well tonight with the team playing against a team like that.
Right.
Boy, did he rise to the occasion or what?
Yeah, he did. And, I was surprised a little bit at the beginning how well Magnolia was running the ball. But once we got into the second half, they still made some plays, but Arkansas High clamped them down and it kind of put the stop on them a little bit. And then that offense clicked. And that we were talking about the touch for Braylon Bishop. He had a much better touch tonight.
I was
Yeah,
watching him and
absolutely.
Ty Lee on the sideline. Early, Ty Lee was getting a little upset because he was wide open and he overthrew him.
Right.
And so then he came back. Bishop hit him on a deep ball and he dropped it.
Yeah.
So I told Morgan on the sideline, I was like, they're even now. They both owe each other a play, and they came right back and hit a
Got
big
it.
ball.
Yeah.
And I told them, good job over here on the
Right.
What
sideline.
happened on this play down here where they did the kickoff again? We never
Well,
figure out why they did that.
Up there, they didn't. I don't think they blew. I don't know. We can't hear the whistle up there.
They didn't blow the
Okay,
whistle.
they didn't think they blew
They
the
did,
whistle.
but he was probably down here.
He was going down there. The other side of the officials were bringing the ball in like he was down. And so it was a disjointed play. Half the officials thought the play was still going on. Half the officials thought it was over with. But the TV guys up there said the replay showed he was
Big
down.
win.
Congrats.
Congrats, coach.
That thing's something else, wasn't it?
Hey, you got to be impressed with the way your defense played,
How it was.
especially that first half.
Well, the thing on it defensively, we gave up too much. Like I said, we're talking about responsibility. They changed some blocking schemes. They did a great job. Mark did a great job with his team. We didn't fit things right, and which allowed them to get at 4 yards, and they could run that clock down to 1 and then snap it again and shorten the deal, and we got us off the field early. But defensively, I thought we did good. Then at halftime, we kind of made some adjustments to some different things they were giving us. But I'm proud of it. I thought we did a good job. We still didn't play near as well as I want to. We were slow starting offensively, and when they're taking the clock like they did, you can't afford to waste series, and I thought we wasted some.
Coach, I thought that stop on the goal line was huge in the first half. I thought that was a big momentum shift on the defense.
No doubt. That was big. The kickoff return was big.
Oh, yeah.
That was,
They pooch kicked it. They're pooch kicking. And we had a great return set up, if they kick it deep. And we just told the kids, they said, pooch kick, we play the pooch kick. If not, we're staying with our middle 5 return. And it hit just right, just like you drew it up on the board. And that doesn't happen often, and so it's really exciting when it does. But I thought our kids did a good job creating turnovers. We missed a few plays. We had a couple of guys wide open on the go ball, overthrew it, and dropped one. Or we could have got the game away earlier. Once we got to 2 scores, it was kind of okay. I mean, you kind of felt like you're going to win. And it was one of those things, I don't know that I ever felt like we weren't going to win, but I never got to feel good like we were just complete control of the ball game, and that's a lot easier on the old head coach when you have those that you're up 2 or 3, 4 scores.
you got to feel good to have 2 good running backs like Blair and Jackson. Jackson pounded it in, got a touchdown. I saw him a little frustrated because they went with Blair for a little bit, and he scored a touchdown. And then they come back and they put him in, and he breaks along with for a touchdown, and he was all excited. So how does that feel to see those 2 guys play really good?
Really good. I mean, it's good to have. It gives us create some things. The thing it does is with Deontay and Tailback at the backfield, it allows us to move Torrey out in the slot and maybe create some space for him in the passing game. And we really hadn't got to that part. That's where we're headed next, to be able to play those 2 guys at the same time and have some more threats on the field. And so it was good. I thought he ran really well, ran big and physical. I thought the offensive line did a good job in front.
Coach, what was the explanation that they gave you on the kickoff where you re-kicked?
They said it was an inadvertent whistle. They said he wasn't down. And I don't know. Maybe he wasn't. I'll look at it on tape.
Well, the guys up there that were doing it on the TV said that they looked at the replay 3 or 4 times and his knee was down.
Yeah. Well, they didn't, and then they blew the whistle, and then they couldn't figure out where the inverted whistle was blown. Because if you have an inverted whistle, the guy with the ball has the opportunity to take the ball wherever the whistle was blown. And so they did the right thing, is go back and re-kick it again. So that was the big part of it. But the kick, we had some that coverage was tremendous on that play. But what set up the kick was we kicked the ball over here on the side. We try to kick the ball between the sideline and the numbers. And when we get it out to the middle, it's hard to cover those things. So we got to continue working on that.
I don't want to just single out a player because your entire defense played really well, but I think Jefferson had a Monster game today.
Larry had a good ball game. Now, when you watch film, Larry overran some plays.
Yeah.
He was a quarterback player on the veer, and he overran. The quarterback got inside of him, and so we just kind of say, get behind it, shuffle over, sit, and go downhill. The thing in the option football, if you go up the football field, there's no reason to be on the field. Everything happens at the line of scrimmage on your side. And what he'd do is he was sliding out and going up the field. If he would just sit right there, and finally he smoked the quarterback one time when he finally did it right. And then from that point on, he played really well with it.
Coach, I thought Bishop played a lot better tonight. I thought he had a lot better touch on the ball tonight. What do you think about your quarterback's performance?
I thought he did a good job. I tell you what he did a good job of is leading the team, and you could see him, he really was an encourager of the deal, and he made the plays when he needed to. It's a work in progress. We're better. We'll be better next week. We'll have to continue to get better in our passing game. And Ty Lee made a few plays out at wide out, and we've got to say, okay, how do we get him the ball in the game?
Seems like he's always open.
Yeah, he's got a chance. He's really, he didn't play last year. He was hurt last year and he didn't get to play. So all of this thing's new to him. And every time he gets it, he's going to have more confidence. We didn't block real well on the perimeter screens. We'll have to go back and work more at that. But we got some wide receivers that can walk under this table, so they're not going to be real physical in the run blocking. So that's the thing. We just got to keep getting better, and I think we can. That's 8 conference games in a row that we've won. We go to Camden next weekend. They've got an excellent football team. They're gigantic. They're big. So we're going to tape our ankles, put our mouthpieces in, and go forward and see what happens.
That'll be a good one.
It'll be a contest.
Coach, it's fun watching your team tonight, but before you go, Billy Lavender has applied for sideline reporter with Texarkana Game Day, and we want to know what you think.
Y'all are giving up. You could go without one. No, Billy's a good friend, a good guy. Good friend and a good guy.
He said he's going to get you back next time he's on.
He's very, very active and with our kids all across Texarkana. Always has been. I think I saw his mom and dad up here tonight, and great guy. One
of the most deadliest three-point shooters I've ever seen.
I tell you what he can do. Now, I'd hate to brag on him, but guys doesn't play golf for a year, goes out, puts the ball on the ground, hits a little cut down the middle of the fairway, go out and shoot 75. What he ain't never played. He's really good at it. He's a good little athlete. As far as hand-eye coordinating athlete. He can't run, jump, or do that stuff. He is a good athlete. But I tell you what, Billy's always supported kids in Texarkana. Yeah. He supports the Razorbacks, except when we play Texas High. But he's for all kids, and I appreciate him about that.
Awesome, brother. Hey, great win tonight, Coach. Glad we were here to see you.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all being here.
Congrats,
Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all.
Let's do this. Let's see if we have any finals here. Well, every time I talk to Coach Norton, I like him more.
He's a character.
If he ever retires, I'm going to get him on this. That's what we're going to do.
Oh, he'd be great.
He's a definite talker.
Liberty Ilo about to go in fourth quarter, it looks like. 49-28. Ilo, I guess Pleasant Grove isn't done. 63-14.
So they're starting to come back on Pleasant Grove, huh?
They're going to make the greatest comeback of all time. Tatum 41-7 over White Oak. Not final yet. Still entire quarter left. Paul Pewitt 42-14 over War City right now. Atlanta 63-7 late in the fourth. Dangerfield up big over Elysian Fields 64-28. Texas High loses a close one in Tyler.
What was this?
16-0 on that game. Texas High just, from what I understand, couldn't get anything going on offense this game. But it's kind of just part of it when you get in district play. I mean, holding the team to 16 points is.
Well, they got a good defense. There's no doubt about it.
Gilmer over Newton, 16-0. Number one. Newton.
Gilmer won that game.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They hadn't been playing that good.
We called that one.
They stepped up.
Their defense has been.
Gilmer played Carthage last week. They played Carthage really good.
Well, they did. That's true. Now, the first couple of games, they were kind of like, are they going to be the regular Gilmer?
Yeah.
But they are showing it.
I think their defense is actually better this year than they normally are. Usually they got an okay defense and a great offense. Now it looks like they have a really good defense and an okay offense.
Gilmer, that Jimerson kid at linebacker, real deal. Yeah. I think he's going big places, and he's the anchor on the left side of that defense. And I'm kind of excited when they come to town to play PG, just really see how he plays. Because like you said, well, let's don't say their defense isn't good because they score a lot of points. And you can look at University of Oklahoma, University of Texas, Baylor, TCU, the Big 12 in general, put up a lot of points. The defense is just out there too much.
Yeah.
Them playing that.
Because they score so fast.
Yeah, you're just going to give up points doing that, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, I agree with that.
Yeah.
So, but I do think their defense this year is better than it normally is.
Longview Lobos final 49-3 over number 14th Rockwall. Lobo Nation in the house. Pittsburgh beats
Wins,
Kilgore
yeah.
Really?
13-12.
Wow.
I could not believe that.
No,
the
I
biggest
can't even.
shocker
I
of the
picked
week.
that because Pittsburgh has.
I mean, I told
don't
y'all
think you picked-
earlier
Good pick.
that they had a chance.
Did you not? I was gonna say, that was good.
I called it.
Jefferson big over New Boston. Maud loses big to Rivercrest. DeKalb big over Queen City, 38-0. Malakoff final 19-9 over Spring Hill. Malakoff's number 2 in the state. Spring Hill's making a big turnaround.
Yeah.
The Chicks Choctaw girls told us that.
Yeah, Spring Hill's playing much better football. They've been competitive every week.
Yeah, from what I understand, they're throwing the ball around a lot now.
It's a good district they got there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a district you want to be in.
No.
Linden Kildare pulls it out from Harleton, 28-21 final. They're turning off the lights on us. We're not welcome anymore. So we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Good luck to all the remaining teams. Looks like most of the games are done with. Liberty Ilo, that first half, man, that had us so
They
pumped
had 'em
up.
going, didn't
I'm
they?
telling you, Liberty Ilo's got it. They're going to make the playoffs.
They're getting
We're gonna
better.
have to
They're
rest
getting
up
better.
this.
Get out of here because you won't be able to see me here
Yeah.
shortly.
Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend.
And we are
Out.